Let's talk shop, let's chop chop and give a little real talk, period. And today I want to talk about civility, okay? Now, when it comes to civility, a lot of people downplay it. A lot of people downplay civility because people are hotheads. Let's keep it 100, people are hotheads. People tend to get riled up really quickly, they tend to get very agitated, and they tend to get very angry. So they're not able to have an effective conversation due to their emotions being stirred up in such a way that they now are responding out of anger instead of responding intelligently. Because it's all about responding intelligently and with compassion for the person that you're speaking with. That's what it's supposed to be about, not just coming with raw hatred and anger and vitriol towards a person that you're debating. So a lot of people don't understand that kindness is the most effective tool in being able to bring about good conversation between two opposing ideas, right? I know personally that whenever I come to a person in such a manner, in a very calm and cool and collected manner, that the chances of us having a good conversation rise exponentially because of the fact I'm able to have a demeanor that's going to bring about a calming effect when it comes to the conversation. And that goes a long way when it comes to being civil. I was in a situation recently where I was at a pro-America rally. I was at a pro-America march, and we were marching down the street and came back, and this guy was at the park that we had first started from, and he was flipping us off and F you, F you, F you. He was just going down the line, Black Lives Matter mask, so we saw what he was about. Now, as we were walking by, instead of just continuing to walk by as he was throwing all these birdies out, we instead stopped and decided to engage. Me and a couple other black people decided to engage with him because this gentleman was black and he was calling all the white people racist and, all kinds of other disparaging remarks. But when it came to us, he didn't really know what to say. So we took that opportunity to have a nice little talk with him. But first we had to calm down the crowd because the crowd was very angry and agitated. Rightfully so. I mean, it's not right to be called racist when you haven't done anything wrong or anything racist to be labeled as such. But we made sure to go ahead and have a conversation with them. He was still throwing FUs and fingers in our faces. And the whole time he was doing that, the crowd kept disparaging him. So we were calming down the crowd as he was throwing middle fingers in our faces. And as he saw that, he stopped throwing the middle fingers. He stopped saying the FUs, but he was still highly agitated. And the more we stood up for him when it came to the crowd throwing all these disparaging remarks, the more he saw that we were here not to attack him. We were here to have a respectful dialogue. We were here to be kind. And when we showed him that kindness, he realized we were not his enemy. So he finally calmed down and we had a great conversation. Now you better believe what we said went through one ear and out the other. In so much that we would say something, we would answer his question and he would repeat the same exact question. So it was obvious that he was not listening to us. However, you better believe he saw our demeanor, and our demeanor spoke volumes over the information that we gave him. And that's usually how it goes. The demeanor of our kindness, of our generosity, being cool, calm, and collected, speaks louder and penetrates his heart and his mind more than any information that we could possibly give him. You got to understand that, because by the time he left, he probably didn't hear a word we said, but he saw our demeanor. He saw how loving we were being. We were letting him speak, and every time the crowd would speak over him, we would shush the crowd so this man had an opportunity to speak. And he appreciated that. During the conversation, after he calmed down, after we saw the Hulk form calm down back into Bruce Banner, he started calling me sir. This man started calling me sir. When I was first at F you, Uncle Tom, other disparaging remarks I won't say, he then calmed down in such a way that he was now referring to me as sir. And we had a great conversation. We shook hands at the end and we took off. Our demeanor had more an effect on this person's life than any word any piece of information, any fact, stat, or data that we could possibly give him, our demeanor won him over. Our civility won this man over. Our civil discourse won this man over. Our kindness won this man over, because now he sees, hey, I see these people on the left, and they're always so angry. Whenever I'm in this leftist mob, they're so angry. They're tearing people down. They're tearing down buildings and destroying shops. They're so riled up. But when I came and I engaged with the right, they stood for my ability to be able to speak. They didn't interrupt me when I spoke. There's something to this movement that I just saw. There's something to this that I guess I can't consider them all racist. I guess I can't consider them all bad people. And that was an effective witness, in so much that hopefully the next person from the right he encounters, he's a little bit more with his guard down. And that's what I call giving an assist, right? In basketball, it's not all about the person who shoots the shot. It's typically about the person who gives the assist, and they get credit too. They get credit as well, because they set the next person up for success. And that's how we change the world. We don't change the world with this. Fists do nothing but give you vainglory and personal accolades that you can pat yourself on the back for. But that doesn't change hearts and minds. This, your heart, this, your mind, and this, your tongue and your mouth, changes hearts and minds. So I need you to understand that it's what we say and how we come across that's going to dictate the success of a conversation. It's going to dictate whether this person walks away with a positive experience or a negative one. Kindness goes a long way to civility and to bringing forth good conversation and good interactions between opposing sides. And I need you to understand that, because we got to change this world. We got to change this culture. And we can't do it with this, but you can do it with these. So, but what do you think? Do you think I'm off my rocker here? Would you rather fight, or would you rather be civil? Let me know in the comment section. But stay tuned for more exclusive content, because I always have more real talk to give you. Until next time.